Hello, Garden Fairy friends. This is Garden Fairy. Welcome back to my channel. The last video was cut short because my husband and I had a very important phone call, and we are picking up exactly where we left off on that one in Arcadia's Cauldron over at the alchemy table. So what we are doing is we are going through and we are checking all the ones that do not have that first slot shown, like these right here. You can see the different attributes, but for this one, none of the attributes are actually, available. So we're going to press X and we're going to eat them. Except for the fire salts. We need the fire salts, and those are kind of hard to come by, so we're going to wait on those. Eventually I will remember what those do, and then I will go ahead and make sure that you know. But for the time being, we are just going to go through, and we're going to do this the long and tedious route. Okay. As you can see up in the corner, on the left-hand side, upper corner, we've got everything scrolling down that actually shows what was discovered with which item. Alright, so we are going to back out of that. Those are the effects. Go back in here for the alchemy lab. You can see that my character is kind of glowing.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do
We
let
are
me know
gonna-
if I can be of service.
We are going to end up needing the death bell and the Nern root, so I suggest waiting until you are able to get to Riften, or making sure that you get as many of them as possible, and save 20 back of each one, because that's how much you're going to need. Go down here, and resist frost is highlighted, so make one of those. Now, there are a lot of people who get irritated with just choosing different ingredients without knowing exactly what they are because of this right here. The potion creation failed. That means that we still lost the ingredients and nothing came out of it.
Be of service.
But there are times that you end up discovering something else, and that gives you an entire list of everything that you've ended up discovering. So, the created potion of Restore Magica. The discovered effects: Restore Magica, White Cap. Ravage Magica, Red Mountain Flower. Ravage Magica, White Cap. Damage Health, Red Mountain Flower. Damage Health, Skeever Tail. And we're going to do more of those. And I also recommend getting a lot of salt piles, because you're going to need those as well throughout the game. On that note, I'm going to go with that one. The salt pile. We're going to go with glowing mushroom and
I sell cures for all ills.
the blue
I'll be
mountain
happy to
flower.
serve you.
Create a potion of Fortify Health. The discovered effects is the glowing mushroom, Fortify Health. And remember, we're paying attention to what is already on the screen. Remove an ingredient is X. To exit is circle. To clear the selections is triangle, but to craft them is square. And now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to quit alchemy. Sorry about that.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Go ahead and snag that. She's got a couple in here anyway.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Alright, now we're gonna go down to our potions, and we're gonna sell the stuff that we just made. And see, even though this says restore potion of restore magicka, there's the different effects down below it. Restore 23 points of magicka. Concentrated poison damages magicka by 9 points, causes 9 points of poison damage. So there's some negative effects right along with positive effects, and this happens when you're going through and first learning the alchemy for your Skyrim. So we're gonna sell those, and we're gonna keep these because those are what she had given us. We're gonna go back up to the ingredients, and we're gonna buy the rest of what she has left. We are going to need 5 ice wraith teeth because that is something that a vendor in Riften is going to be wanting. So we got those. And, of course, our speech has just increased. And we could even go here. Take training in alchemy. We've got 200 gold. And it costs 300 gold. That's perfectly fine.
Come back
we don't need it right
now.
now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our level up. Magicka, health, and stamina. It looks like we've done our stamina in the last level up. So now we are going to go over here to health, and we are going to, excuse me, use health. Now, there's conjuration, illusion, pardon me, alchemy, speech. Now, speech is very, very important. It's going to help a lot. But, oh, we can. So we are going to increase his speech a little bit more. Now, in this one, I will be focusing quite a bit on
I sell cures for all ills. And
speech. Now, everything that is not red, we can actually
happy
take.
to serve you.
We'll take it. We're gonna come over here. Look at the Daedra. Wabajack. Pension of the Ancient. Oh, Ancestor Moth. Interesting. Search the sack. Now sometimes where it says take, it will end up saying something along the lines of, well, there's no something along the lines of, it's just a flat out fact. It will end up saying steal. So pay attention to down below as well. Don't want to unlock that.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Which is just the backside over here. I'm gonna take the fish barrel stuff. Take what's in there. And this is what her upstairs looks like. Not going to be doing anything in regards to that, but we will search the wardrobe. Now, if you notice, we are not taking anything that she is not okay with us taking. That is very, very, very important. If you want to make sure you have good and high friendship, relationship with her, you want to make sure that you are not taking anything that she is not okay with you taking. Because as soon as you do, you will have the guards called on you. And even though you are Thane, it ain't gonna make a lick of difference. Because she's still gonna remember. Now, the miscellaneous is poison green or red apple. That comes from the rare curios. Now, what we are going to do, jump and drop. And there she is. Open Whiterun.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the
Mop
better.
the town beggar like everyone
Yes,
else. But I've got a right to proud, don't
my
I?
son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborn, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
God smile on this.
Come on, father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Okay. We are going to go through and we're going to collect everything possible.
About another day left.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the
Chops and
best
steaks,
blacksmith in
My
Skyrim.
selection of the finest quality meats.
Because it's always true.
Can we at least go to the tavern for supper?
And to think I was going to feed you cabbages and apples again.
Tiny
Yes, little
trinkets
The finest cuts,
for
fresh from the wilds.
lady.
Hey!
All crafted
I ain't done nothing.
by the
What? Why are you looking at me?
Are you always drunk? Or here, have a gold piece. I'm
Oh,
gonna give him a gold
thank you.
piece.
Divines bless your kind heart. Sure, whatever.
Yourself and your kid.
No lollygagging.
A tender rack of
bits
ribs.
and baubles for sale.
What are you doing that for?
Best blacksmith in
Life's hard
Skyrim.
enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst.
Someone giving you trouble? What have you got for sale? You get a lot of attention from men.
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh.
What if I talk to Mikhail? Or, sorry to hear that. I always go with this one up here.
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Alright.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
The finest cuts, fresh
All
from
I
the
can
wild.
think about is my son, my fault. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those backward born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Alright, there we go.
Tired of bread and stew?
We'll do this
Had enough
later.
of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aeorus.
Bannered Mare.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
John Battleborn.
Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Yes, Mom?
I seek
We're
my
running low on the
fortune.
Blackbriar mead.
I'm here to
Today,
help
I'll have
in
you
any
make a
way
run
I
and fetch
can.
some more.
Just passing through. I'm gonna go with this one.
Truly? Ha. By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path.
You live here? Any place I can find work? Where can I get a drink?
Aye, that
This
I
is
do.
an ode to
Half all
Skyrim's
my life.
staunch protectors.
We Battleborns have been here since the beginning,
Drink to our
along with the Grey
good
Maids.
days come and gone.
Our family's been close as kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that there, that's a real problem.
Can sing. Any place I can find work?
Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall. Jorvaskr. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Ah, the most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one.
That's a new one. You don't like Mikhail?
Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions.
That is the first time I have ever had that dialogue.
May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? What can I get you?
I'd like to rent a room, 10 gold. What have you got for sale? Heard any rumors lately? Where can I learn more about magic? I'm gonna go right here.
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Give me the latest gossip.
The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. I should have guessed as much. Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they should. You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard.
That was quite interesting.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
I ain't done nothing.
We drink to our youth, today's come and gone. The age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Lucia.
Down with Ulfric. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
Sorry, I forgot to read it out. I told him that he needed to leave Carlotta alone. She's not yours. Stop this nonsense. Persuade. Maybe we can come to an understanding. 95 gold. Leave her alone or else. Intimidate. Fine, forget I asked.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Mikhail won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. All right then.
This is Solda.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
You're looking to become a merchant. What do you know of the Khajiit? You mentioned trading caravans? I'm gonna go from the top down to the bottom.
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you, or good luck with that. I'm going to do maybe I can help you.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Alright. What do you know of the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
You mentioned trading caravans?
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Why not? Or do you trust them?
Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Farewell.
Pardon me, I had to get a drink of water. Okay. Now... let's see.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store. Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from Old Rorik's.
Search the wardrobe. Darkest darkness.
And the braggart did swagger and brand
We'll talk to her
as he
in a
told
while.
of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink. Well, are me. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway,
This is a
what do you
local
need?
favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
Need something?
Ragnar the Red.
Sadia, what's on the menu?
Once was a hero named
Did you know
Ragnar,
some Alikir warriors are looking for a Redguard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no.
Braggart did swag
They found me?
as
I
he
need
told
your
the
help,
gold
please.
battles
Come with
yet
me.
made.
I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
Ragnar the Red when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart Ragnar was boastful no more, or when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alikir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Relax, I'm not going to hurt you. They just asked me to find you. Put that down before you get hurt. Going with the top one.
Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city.
Maybe. What do you want? Or perhaps, if there's money in it. I'm gonna go with this one.
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alikir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Any suggestions as to how I find them?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Why are the Alikir after you? Why haven't you gone to the guards for help? We'll start with the top.
I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alikir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you.
Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Any news of the Alakir?
Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
You're the best. Can you be my mother?
Later on, Lucia. Remember, I said that it would show when it's empty. This shows that it's still empty. It wasn't really added or anything.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Now remember, we can't do anything with the tankards just yet because our speech is
The braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
I ain't done nothing.
lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
Now this is
So
over
then came clashing and slashing of steel as
Think
the
you
brave
can
lass
go
Matilda
blade to blade with
charged
me?
in.
You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You think you could take me on? You must really love to fight. Sounds like you've got a grudge. Go from the top.
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on brawl.
Just
100 gold.
fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Let's go. Come. Never should have come here.
This should be good. This is the first song. This is Skyrim's.
Come on. Let's see you put up a fight. Is what you want.
Ode to Skyrim's staunch protector. There's the Imperials.
You're just gonna stand there and take it?
We drink
Fight
to
back!
our youth.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
Age of aggression is
I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
There. Now we'll be able to come back and grab her later on.
Killer of
And we're
kings.
going
On the
to.
day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children
Alright,
of
so we're
Skyrim,
gonna
and
head
we
up
fight
over
all
here.
our lives. Sovngarde beckons everyone of
Those dies. Sorry. I happen to like a lot of the music that comes with the game, so. Now, we're going to check to see what we have. We've got 607 gold. I would like to be able to have a pretty good amount yet, so what we are going to do, we're going to go over to our barrel. That we have commandeered. Weapons. Axe of Whiterun is going to be stored. Because remember, I do not like to use the two-handed weapons. And we're gonna store the wooden sword. I could have sworn we already stored that, but maybe we didn't. Who knows? Okay, brief invisibility, enhanced stamina. We'll put that there. Illusion. Resist cold. True shot. Actually, I need that poison with me. Paralysis poison. Grab that back. Clam meat. We will store all of those. I don't like to keep raw meat on me, non-cooked food, unless it's something that I know would be okay anyway. Now we're gonna go through those are gonna be put in there. Fire salts are gonna go in there. Ice wraith teeth, the nightshade, nirnroot. Those are stuff that I know we're gonna need later. Actually, we'll get that bowl back. We'll save one of those. Put that there. And we'll put that in there. Now this right here is the house that we are working at getting. Now here's what we're going to end up doing, especially because of the fact that, you know, there's going to be a pretty good amount anyway of time to kill, unless we just wait, and I'd rather have it productive. So we're going to go over here, do a quick save, and we're going to use the wood chopping block until we start to see the different vendors and merchants coming out to their stands and stuff.
Take pity, lady. Spare me.
Their stalls are going to be one of the most important things that we need to pay attention to, especially when we are right here. Because if we don't, then, you know, we're not fully paying attention to the game. And that's not a good thing. And part of the reason why you want to make sure that you save is because you're going to have cases where there's bandits, or dragon attacks, or vampires, or vampire hounds, vampire masters, fledglings. There's a lot of different things that could end up happening. You know, there could even be something break out in the middle of the town. And if you end up dying and you didn't save it, and you've been playing for like 3 hours. That's 3 hours of gameplay that you have to do all over again. And it could take you quite a while. Now remember, we are going through and doing the firewood literally until we see the vendors go back to their stalls. So this could be a little bit. Let's see, yeah, it's 1:47 in the morning, game time. And we're gonna be at this for quite a while. But this will also help you not only to get gold, but it's also going to help you to go towards a achievement where you have to chop wood, mine, and cook in order to get it. Ahead of time if that is something that you're not particularly into. Excuse me. As you were able to tell in my last video, I am a mother. And just a quick shout out or offer, technically, if you need somebody to talk to and you don't feel like you can talk to your parents or an adult of any kind, you need somebody to talk to, or even if you're an adult and you need someone to talk to and you don't believe that you have anyone close by that you can talk to, go through my channel. I'm in the process of putting my contact email up. I mean, it should already be available and visible. So feel free to send me an email and mark it as important and just let me know that you need to talk. Let everything out and I would be happy to talk to you. You're not alone. And everything will be alright. Gaming can be a great way to relieve your stress and a great way to just get a handle on things or escape things just for a little while and go into a complete fantasy world. Pardon me. Just remember not to let video games overtake your life and you will be perfectly fine. But if you do happen to message me, I will respond as quickly as I can. I run currently one Etsy shop with 3 different departments, and I'm working on getting things set up to where I can create another department specifically for gaming products, meaning coffee mugs or, you know, something like that that have, I don't know, a cartoon controller on it saying, turn that frown upside down and enjoy your game, or something like that. That was just random. I'm probably not going to use that, but if, once I do, it would be literally to support this channel and to ensure that you have as much content as you want. As much content as you would love to see. It will help me to get different video games. It will help me to, you know, expand the gaming systems. It will help me to ensure that there's enough high quality content on here to keep you, my viewers, happy with what you see. Okay, we're gonna go once more, and then we're gonna go sell what we have and then see what time it is in the game. Oh, we chopped enough to where we are over encumbered. That's a good sign.
We drink to our youth, today's come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the Inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? What can I get you?
I'd like to rent a room, 10 gold. What have you got for sale? I have firewood to sell.
Honest gold for honest work.
420 gold added.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Buzz dies. I do not use black briar mead in my game. If you've seen my earlier channels, you'll notice that this is a repeat. If you have not seen my earlier videos, please see the earlier content in my channel, and feel free to explore. I'm sure that you would be happy with what you see. We'll sell the wine.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Now, one of the ways that I've found for her, so to speak, to bring her up to where we automatically, eventually, one of the times when we talk to her, get a gift from her is constantly chopping wood. So throughout the game, I am going to end up doing quite a bit of this, and I will not be going through and pardon me. I will not be going through at all on this game anywhere off camera. Everything that I do in with this character is going to be filmed. Now, when I go through and I decide to create a different character, pardon me, with a different race, then, you know, I might do things a little differently, where, you know, me chopping wood or mining or something like that is done off camera. But at this point, because I am teaching you how I play, I don't want to go through and actually take any of the visual aspects off the channel. Pardon me. Okay, after this one we're going to check to see what time it is in the game. "5:05 in the morning." So we will do 3 more of the wood chops. We can go in and sell. So this is 3. And I am counting backwards. 2. 1. Alright, now we're gonna go into the inn. We are, of course, over encumbered again.
Here's to friendship. A gift. If you don't like it, too bad.
Iron war axe has been added.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
I have firewood to sell.
Honest gold for honest work. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Now we can take a couple of apples.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the into Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Still can't take the mammoth tusk. Which is okay, because we can get one over at Whiterun's retreat. Go here.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of both battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Obviously, I can't remember all of it, but I tried.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. Drink to our youth, today's come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own with our blood.
Okay. Might be able to get in over here at Belethor's. Nope, not yet. But we can collect what is around his
Let me
place.
guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.